told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
Yo, Charles. Yo, Charles. Yo, Charles. Yeah, Charles. Yeah, I mean, it's searching for you, but I can't voice chat on my PS5 because I don't hear them. I was calling your name because I had to broadcast YouTube to Discord on my phone, so that's why I couldn't do it when I was talking to you. So I got my it's searching for you now because I was going. You got to go through your settings, right? I mean, your playbook. But the PS5 Discord chat, I can't hear nothing, but I'm still in the party, so. Let me see, hold on. All right, I'm gonna use the Jets playbook, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I see you on, yeah. Alright.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Yeah, really would. I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Here we go. Cut. They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's hiccup. Good for 29 yards. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here we go, Scott. They'll go again with Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Now this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. And they hold him to no gain.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He's trying to get that to his running back, Raylan Allen. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. Here we go. Green 19, Jesse, what? Now a second down throw for Fields. There's a short one caught by Taylor. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Back to throw is Fields. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Folks' kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And pick up 3, or maybe 4. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Irving. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook. Their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will score. Bucky Irving, touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On is Chase McLaughlin from the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Fields now. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Here we go.
A run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make a play.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This one complete, right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And
he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
it just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bucs have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. He gets the Hall. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Lavonte David doing his work on defense.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Second down and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Fields. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Jets first down.
And the Jets.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
second and 10.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Here we go. Right.
Throwing is Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Austin McNamara now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it. Second down and 2. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's going to have that first down. Jack May up around the 35.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a first down.
They'll go again here with Irvin. Inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 47 yards. On the ground, we'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. Not much happening there, just a short gain. It is second and 9. Throwing is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get it.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time the defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go.
Fields from the gun on third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground is Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
180!
Here's Irving. And this will be a Bucs first down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
A gain of 6.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run with Irving. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Baker to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Point it right.
Now Mayfield. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First down. Fields. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 31, here's 2nd and incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Real.
On first down is Mayfield. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a first down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge catch to cut into the deficit.
You just simply can't make this throw, Mike. I mean, not only do you give the ball away when you're in prime scoring position, but then you allow the guy to take the ball all the way back, and now the offense of your opponent takes the field with a ton of confidence, all the momentum, and it looked like you had a scoring drive, and now it completely flips.
They do try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
The 46-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Elijah Cansey, he's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
18.
They had the perfect play call there. They needed 18, and they got 18. First down.
First down, Jets.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. You good? Tonight.
Fields. He'll look underneath for Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Buccaneers' 28.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6. And the Jets first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Jets first down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Carry now for Allen. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Arian Smith, touchdown Jets. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, that they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On second down, Baker will swing this out wide to Irving. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught.
Game desync. Yeah, Joe. It's the sync. You was 40. It's the sync. Well, you'll get the win, won't you? Yeah. Go ahead and give yourself the win. Let me. I gotta reboot my router. Yeah, I'm gonna reboot my router. All right. Okay. All right. I'll be back on when you get back on. All right.
security checkpoint is resuming, and routine airport operations have resumed as well. Law enforcement investigations of an unattended bag determined that there was no threat there.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and President Trump are planning to meet in Florida this Sunday. Zelensky says it's to discuss the peace deal to end Russia's nearly 4-year war in Ukraine. He cannot say whether the meeting would lead to a firm agreement, but said the two sides aim to, quote, finalize as much as we can. Zelensky went on to say the 20-point peace plan created by Ukrainian and U.S. officials is 90% ready. We are learning more details about the Christmas Day U.S. airstrike against Islamic State forces in Nigeria. Plus, there is a new sign that negotiations to end the war in Ukraine are intensifying. Olivia Rinaldi is at the White House to report for WJZ. This is the burnt area Nigerian police cordoned off on Friday after U.S. military officials said they conducted airstrikes against Islamic State forces. The Defense Department also released this video of what it says was one of the missiles launched late Thursday. President Trump claimed in a social media post the Christmas Day operation targeted ISIS terrorists who have been killing, quote, primarily innocent Christians. President Trump called the strikes numerous and deadly, but did not offer additional details, like what was specifically targeted or the number of casualties. The Nigerian government, however, did say they shared intelligence with the U.S. before the attack. A Nigerian Islamic cleric criticized the airstrike, saying it targeted a predominantly Muslim area with no history of Christian persecution.
There was never any incident of persecution of Christians in Sokoto State. The churches were not attacked.
The military action in Nigeria comes amid a sign that diplomatic efforts to end the nearly 4-year war in Ukraine may be intensifying. On Friday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky told reporters he'll likely meet with President Trump in Florida on Sunday to discuss, among other things, security guarantees for Ukraine. Zelensky's announcement came after he said he had a good conversation with U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner on Christmas. Olivia Rinaldi, CBS News, the White House.
More U.S. Republican lawmakers are leaving Congress to run for governor. At least 14 lawmakers have launched their bid for it next year, and the majority are Republican. It comes after frequent partisan stalemates in Washington. In the House, 11 lawmakers are currently running for governor. All but one are Republican. Meanwhile, 3 senators have already announced they're running for governor, and more are expected to throw their hats in the ring as well. In the meantime, a leading pediatrics group is going to court to try to preserve millions of dollars in federal grants. It comes after the Department of Health and Human Services ended 7 grants for the American Academy of Pediatrics last week. The Academy says it was in retaliation for speaking out against the administration's actions that the group believes threaten children's health. That includes advocating for evidence-based vaccine policy.
All right, let's go back to our first alert forecast. It is an alert day as we've got rain and sleet in the forecast.
First alert meteorologist Cutter Martin is tracking the current conditions, Cutter.
You can see the dock crews there on Spanish Junction pre-displayed, and they're ready to go for additional treating if needed. Again, so far not noticing too many issues out there. It's been very light, but winter weather advisory remains in effect. Actually, more of a sleet and a freezing rain risk. I-70 points north of Baltimore City has been removed from that winter weather advisory. Those slow spots still possible. So here at Spaghetti Junction, you can see crews ready to go driving in this afternoon. I noticed that on 29th Street through Charles Village, there was also some preparation, some salt laid down, and for good measure, because temperatures are right around or just below freezing, and we're starting to see sleet and freezing rain pick back up here across the Pennsylvania state line, Parkton, and then on over to northern Carroll County, Westminster, and this will continue to build back into the metro here over the next hour and a half. It's relatively light, nonetheless. It's some of the steadiest wintry weather we have seen so far today, with temperatures that range from below freezing in Reisterstown to right at 32 degrees in Coffeesville to 34, safely above freezing in the Inner Harbor, Curtis Bay 34, Edgemere 34, and Glen Burnie up to 35. Now, as this moves in and starts falling from the sky, temperatures could come down a degree or two as well before they climb back into the mid-30s overnight tonight. Lots of clouds, could be some fog overnight. Again, in general, not expecting much of an issue. Freezing rain actually brought this total down to just about 1/10 of an inch, and that's max. If there's any sleet accumulation, again, we have some viewers up in Lancaster, up in their area into York County, PA. well, we could be talking about maybe up to an inch of sleet, and that snow going to remain into Delaware, not up towards Philly, so snow-free in our local forecast. Temperatures as we get into late evening, upper 20s, lower 30s, but again, this is a little tricky. This is probably just after midnight by the time we're getting up, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking at low to mid 30s, likely above freezing in many neighborhoods, many spots. 37, lots of clouds at 9, struggling to hit 40 by 11. Tomorrow will be a gloomy day. You're staying in the 30s all day long. Harford County, Cecil County, 42 Baltimore, 43 in Frederick, 45 in La Plata. Keep in mind, this afternoon, temperatures have been in the upper 20s, lower 30s. So a nice recovery to kick off the weekend at 42. Sunday, I would say at least the morning time, probably the peak time of the weekend, with scattered showers back in the forecast Sunday evening, Sunday night. These are rain showers that'll come ahead of a front. That 58 on Monday is a little deceiving. That's early in the day. First alert weather day Monday. Morning will be warm and showery. 20-degree drop in temperature by late afternoon. Winds gusting 35 to 45 miles an hour. That means Tuesday we're waking up to wind chills in the single digits and teens for the metro, near zero out in Garrett County, McHenry, and that's just the first batch of cold there. Another front could bring a few rain and snow showers Thursday. Friday, absolutely bitterly cold. Morning in the teens, guys.
All right, Cutter, thank you very much. Well, still ahead, a Santa Claus race to deliver presents. He had a little run-in with the law in Ohio.
You know what the officers there had to say to the big man. Next. First Alert Radio is brought to you by Len the Plumber Heating and Air. Same day service, 7 days a week. The only way to get some rest every day, just call Len the Plumber Heating and Air.
Is your house less than perfect? I'm Dan with Market Pro Home Buyers. If you're considering selling your house, I hope you'll take advantage of our as-is guaranteed cash offer. There are no agent commissions and no repairs. You can close in a few weeks or a few months. We even help pay for packing and moving expenses. So choose a home buying company you can trust. Visit marketprohomebuyers.com and call us today at 410-883-5490.
Saving money is now more important than ever for seniors. But if you purchased a $9.95 guaranteed acceptance plan, you could easily find yourself overpaying for very little life insurance coverage. With the $9.95 rate, a 65-year-old male receives less than $900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month with a 2-year waiting period. Fortunately, with Senior Life Insurance Company, he pays less than $58 a month for $10,000 in
Oh,
protection.
get out of here.
There's no waiting period, no medical exam, and he saves over $600 a year by choosing Senior Life. A 65-year-old female saves over $400 a year. Don't overpay for your life insurance. Call now to see how much money you could save with Senior Life.
Points.
To help you get cash back on your current overpriced policy. Call now to
Oh, okay.
coverage and low.
Yeah, that's a real play instead of taking the damn score all the way up, get all the points you can get.
Without Aura in adults. Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Don't take it allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use. Get help right away for trouble breathing, rash, swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or throat.
Right.
High blood
Oh,
pressure,
okay.
Raynaud's syndrome can occur. Get help for high blood pressure, numbness, coolness, pain, or color changes in fingers and toes. Common side effect is nausea. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT. Are you guys ready? Imagine if your ad aired here, and here, or here.
Some real good games, man. And
Yeah.
like I said, the 7-minute quarter, to me, the 7-minute quarters is just right.
Okay, cause I might have to call what's the name next Friday and see about upgrade. But even the man said even if I upgrade, I still might have the same damn problem. And that's like 40 extra more dollars a month on my internet. So.
Man, I pay 100. I believe I pay like 100 and I pay over $100 for my internet.
I mean, well, it's on the Comcast. We got Infinity, so it's all tied in together.
Yeah.
But they ain't gonna put no new wires in this area. Ain't no time soon. So it's bad wires.
Do it only do it when you broadcast your games or share play?
Yeah, I mean, but it only do it in football. It don't do it in nothing else.
Right. Well, you might just need to Just don't do it if it's going to keep doing that. And
Yeah.
just, or like I said, just carry play it, or you feel it's like it's starting to lag, then you just turn it off.
Right. But like I said, don't you do it in football? Even like now, I got a franchise. I play in mine that don't desync or nothing. So I don't know what the hell it is. But I'm gonna reboot mine. But I'm still calling them to see if we can upgrade it. If that's gonna make a difference, like the dude said, that might not even make a damn difference. The upgrade is still gonna be the same
Yeah.
thing.
Well, then again, it might be that, like you said, you playing against you and somebody else, so your internet is not cohesive with each other.
Right.
That could be a problem. But like you
Yeah.
said, it ain't just yours, it's everybody's. Cause
Right.
this game been desyncing for the last
Since June, since college football came out, man, it's been damn desyncing.
Yeah. So it ain't just yours, it's everybody. It's just the EA thing.
Right, yeah, but they say they supposed to fix it. They ain't never fixed it yet, so hopefully. But like I said, I mean, Charles played all right. He was beating me 31 to 10. So it was halftime. So, yeah, I ain't got no problem. You know, I ain't got no problem playing.
Right, that's why I told him. I said, man, hey, it was eat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm riding with you. I can drive. Skeet. Yeah. I said, Skeeter play his games, man. I said, you want some people to hear that play.
Right.
And I said, Skeeter play with anybody. You know, long as they know a whole bunch of crap going on, I said, you ain't worrying about no depth chart, nothing. I said, Skeeter get on it and just play. He just wants to play the game.
Yeah, but like I say, Blue stole that goddamn game from me for the damn disconnect thing. And I said, man, I ain't got time for that stupid ass shit. 2 damn minutes.
And that was Charles. And I know I tried to tell him, man, hey, just whatever disconnect you got, dude, make it simple.
Yeah.
You're gonna play the game over, or you're gonna get that person to win. Just don't make that thing all hard when you gotta put this in and do all this and that.
Well, he got the same thing, Blue, 3 things. What was the score? What quarter was in, and what it said. Desync or just, but most of it has just desync. It ain't even disconnect. No damn more.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I said, I believe he ain't got no time limit to put it in there and all that stuff, though. So.
Right. But I mean, I'll find out. I told him just hit me back up when he get back with his wife. We'll do something, or he take the win, or we'll try to play it again. So we communicated, so that's good. So I'm in the Discord and PlayStation, but the Discord on PlayStation didn't work. So I don't know what's up with that.
Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, thanks for calling.
Yeah.
All right, later.
This is a commercial for Pure Talk, but relax, it'll be over in seconds, and you might even like it. As you can see, I switched to Pure Talk not long ago from Verizon, partly because I was sick of Verizon, and partly because I wanted to be on the nation's most dependable 5G network and save a whole bunch of money, but mostly because of Clint. I wanted to be in business with a wireless company who actually stands for something, and I love what Pure Talk is doing for our vets. I love the way they support America's Warrior Partnership. So to sum up, get to know Clint Rlhske on my podcast. Check out his terrific book, Red Platoon, and then switch to a wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
At Gladstone Psychiatry and Wellness, we believe everyone deserves high-quality, affordable mental health care. When life feels heavy, we're here to help with compassionate, evidence-based care that goes beyond medication. Our team focuses on building resilience, trusted relationships, and lasting results. With 5 convenient Baltimore, Washington locations and special rates for military families, care is closer than you think. Take the first step. Visit GladstonePsych.com today. Gladstone Psychiatry and Wellness. Mental health care for everyone.
Winter weather affects all of us.
We're keeping an eye on this Arctic blast that's going to be moving through a little bit later this week.
From snow to cold to ice.
We're expecting also to have some maybe slick conditions.
Our promise is to keep you safe.
Possibly another storm system with cold air in place.
Be the first to know before winter weather hits. Some of the coldest air of